Welcome back to Stacked, and today we're going to talk about one of the scariest things that can happen in business. Your manager walks in, or your leader, the one you rely on, the one who has been running your business, they give you 3 days notice, right? Not just a manager. We're talking about the one who runs the whole show and has for months or years, the person who knows all your vendors, the systems, the daily flow, someone who's practically become the face of your business. Well, this is exactly what happened to us at one of our other companies, the Griffin Antique Mall. My husband and I hadn't had to pull a shift in 4 months, maybe more. Not one single shift. We were traveling, doing life with our kids, building Dallowry, recording podcast episodes just like this, living in the freedom that we had built. But then life shifted. Our manager got a new opportunity, a great one, and we're so happy for her, especially because she is a friend and has been such a huge resource to us with the opening of the Griffin. But with the new opportunity, she was only able to give us a 3-day notice. Now, if we didn't have the right systems in place, we could have been full-on crisis. We could have reacted super negatively. We could have not been happy for her. We could have cued the panic. We could have canceled trips. We could have reworked the whole schedule, manned the floor, patched the holes, hoped for the best. But we didn't have to do any of that because we'd built the business the right way. So let me walk you through exactly what we did instead. 1, we had systems. Our automations were already running everything from vendor communication to sales reports to customer engagement. So we weren't scrambling to remember what needed to happen next because our system already knew. We didn't need to go searching for the context or having her fill us in or calling and bugging her while she's trying to work in her new position because it's all inside the system. It's not stuck in one person's brain. 2, we had hired properly. Because we had clear standard operating procedures and job descriptions, we didn't just hire a cashier. We hired a potential leader. And so we weren't looking for someone to just fill a slot. We were able to build a bench that was ready to step up in case anything happened. And that makes a huge difference. We always hire for efficiency, competency, integrity, and leadership because everything else is trainable. 3, we adjusted our automations. In 1 day, Ben and I sat down and audited everything, and we reassigned a few internal tasks inside Dallowry Flow. We rerouted notifications and made sure that time-sensitive things were still happening without delay. It wasn't chaotic, it was just a couple tweaks. 4, we promoted our cashier because we'd been investing in her from day one, whether she knew it or not, and she already knew 80% of the business. She'd already handled a lot of the tasks that were now going to be on her plate. And in just 14 days, we used our documented workflows, our digital training, and our hands-on walkthroughs to cross-train her into management. And she was able to feel confident, supported, and ready, even though she was nervous. So here's the part that I really want you to hear. And because we've been talking about it since this podcast launched, we talk about it every single day, Monday through Friday with you guys. When you have the system and plus a competent person, anyone can run your business. You don't have to be the hero. You don't have to be the bottleneck, and you don't have to burn out. You do have to set up the business the right way, though, with training that's accessible, systems that run without you, keywords, without you, and a culture that empowers people instead of babysitting or micromanaging them. And when you do that, a 3-day notice isn't an emergency. It is just a shift. It's a transition. It's a new chapter. And it's one that you can be excited for because we've always told our employees that we are not their family. We are a community, but at the end of the day, their family comes first. And because we had the right systems in place, we got to follow through on that mantra we've been preaching from the beginning with no guilt, no shame, just encouragement and a lot of excitement for what's coming next in her future. And in our case, the store didn't miss a beat. Sales stayed strong. Customers kept showing up. Vendors kept getting coached. Our team was able to adapt. And we're sure in the future, everybody's going to thrive, because when everybody's in the positions that they need to be in, and even if that's moving on to their next position, their next opportunity, that's when people are really able to thrive. And that's the difference between owning a business and being owned by it. If you're still doing everything yourself, if you're still afraid to take a day off because something might break, this is your sign. You have got to start building the systems. You've got to start documenting the workflows, training like you're building a business that someone else can run, because they should be. And when life throws a curveball, and it will, you'll know that you're already ready. So you don't have to stress out, because we don't build jobs, we build freedom. This is Stacked, where we automate, elevate, and repeat. And P.S., Repka, if you are listening to this, we are so excited for what comes next, and we hope you'll keep us updated along the way.